What is up, YouTube? Exciting announcement for you guys today. Something that you guys have known have been in the works, but finally I get to announce it. So here it is, the Bum series with Raw. Bum times Raw, Raw times Bum, CBUM, Raw, fucking series coming at you. I don't know what to call it, but this is it. It's called the Savage pre-workout. We're labeling it like it is. It's Savage AF, getting you lit. This bottle's empty right now. Everything's coming in. I have had like the sample packs and everything at my house, and I've been using them almost every workout. When I get down here to like the last 2 weeks or so, I'm probably gonna be using it more because it's a pretty heavy hitting pre-workout. But I'm really excited that this is coming back. Promise you guys I wasn't gonna be leaving you behind without no CBUM series. And this is gonna be different. This is a lot more like organized by me and get more saved by me. It's not like, oh, we're a little collab. It's like full on line coming in. We're gonna be restocking like every month. We're gonna have enough shit that we don't sell out. It's gonna make sure that you guys are actually getting it. And if you run out, you can order it again and it's not gonna take like 4 months. So really excited about this. We got 2 new flavors coming as well. I'm gonna announce those in a later video, but first week of October, this is gonna be dropping. And Canada, oh boy, do I have a surprise for you, Canada. That will be another announcement, but you guys are gonna be happy. I told you guys I'm trying to hook you up north. I'm Canadian, I gotta make sure I got my love up there. So a lot of exciting things to come. Starting off with a pre-workout, Savage pre-workout. Protein is also coming out, new flavors in each, and gonna be super excited, so stay tuned, lots to come. But yeah, that's the fun announcement, so stay tuned for that. First week of October, like I said, get ready, it's gonna be hot. Before the Olympia, fucking just dropping everything. And then we win the Olympia and then we just drop more shit. So, gonna have a lot of fun. But today is arm day. I actually had a high carb day yesterday, which felt amazing. My body actually responded to it really well, so I know I'm in a really good place right now. Sometimes I eat too much, like I have a high carb day. My body was actually able to utilize the carbs. I took it, I looked full, I looked better. I woke up a ½ pound heavier, which for me is nothing after a high carb day. So I know my body's functioning right now. I'm getting leaner, I'm using carbs, I'm feeling good. My energy's still around even when I'm pushing hard. Things are just in a really good place right now. So I'm really excited. I'm not giving you guys any current physique updates. I might show some like throwbacks and stuff like that, maybe like front of the body from the top, but I made some improvements in my back again this year, and I'm like kind of want to hide it for the stage, so I'm really excited for what it's going to be. Things are just looking really good right now. It was a difficult beginning of prep, and I'll have a little serious talk with you guys at the end of this video, but things are just looking up right now. Everything's good, and we're about to get a juicy ass arm pump. So stay tuned. This is the workout. We're having fun.
'Cause I was made for this.
As you guys can see, training alone today. Sometimes it's kind of nice to have a workout alone when you're always with someone, so I'm not complaining. Also 2 weeks out, so I'm not really pushing the force reps like I've explained. Since yesterday was a high carb day, and I still have a decent amount of carbs in me, I'm going to do a little bit more volume, like a little bit more than I normally would. So starting off with a double drop set, we're going to kind of do 2 working sets of everything, just maybe a couple more drop sets throughout the workout. Partly because I'm training alone, partly because of the carbs yesterday, just utilizing what I can. Ooh, boy, got a headache coming to this workout. Trying to get rid of it. someone here before me was a lot smarter than I. Leaning against this right now for my overhead tricep, they put the fucking little baby pad thing for your squats right here so my butt tailbone doesn't get shoved up the pole, if you know what I'm saying. Quite comfy, I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite supersets to do. Gets a big stretch in the tricep. So start with anything overhead. I'm doing cable right now overhead. Get that like deep stretch up here, pushing it, and then you come over and you do behind the back bench dips. Normally these are really light to do. So if you do it with a superset and your triceps are already pumped up and fatigued, you can't get as many reps. And in the back, you get that really nice stretch as well. Complete opposite is right here. And it's just like hitting every part of the tricep. It's a nice movement for sure. So try out this kind of superset. You can do anything overhead, stretch, and then behind the bench dips, behind the back bench dips, whatever you call them. Great set. When I walk around in these shorts now, they were always too big for me, but when my waist shrinks, they're like, literally, like when you're 8 years old and you like run out of shorts and you go into your dad's closet and throw on some like big ass shorts. That's what I feel like right now. I'm tight. Alright, so normally I do 3 triceps and then 3 biceps, but because I have a little food in me that I want to not waste, I'm going to do biceps a little early because I want to throw some of that blood, some of that nutrients to my baby biceps. So we're going to move on, some cable curls, another bicep, and then circle back to triceps. The extent of my warm-ups just like literally goes down the hill when I get this close to a show. I'm like, feel it, don't even rest, feel the next weight, okay, I know where to go, next one's working set. Not that I recommend that, but I don't have a lot of energy in me, it's just arms, so just trying to preserve it for the working sets. Same kind of concept with biceps, starting with the cable, just a strong curl somewhere you're powerful, and then moving on to a more stretch position. Leaning back, getting a really nice stretch. Now that I'm like lean, I'm not really growing, just trying to work the muscle in as much strength, as lengthened and contracted position as possible. Trying to stay long, mobile, flexible, and just moving freely. So trying to stretch, do the right movements, and not fall apart in these last few weeks. Comparison, see if I look different from, where are they standing? Here?
Yeah.
Alright, this is my comparison to 2 days ago when we trained, or the last video I posted right here, and then I had a high carb day yesterday. So see if I have a pop. A little more full. Definitely didn't lose dryness, so if I'm eating carbs and I stay dry, body's happy. Super set. Alright, so format is workout, 2 tries, 2 buys, superset tries and buys, and then I'm going to finish off with like a big drop set over on that machine I like for biceps. But I've been really liking these reverse hammer grip curls. They're something I don't normally do. But for someone with like long arms and a really high bicep insertion, I've always done hammers to try and fill it out, build your brachialis and try and fill that gap. But I found since I've been doing these reverse curls, I actually feel it in my bicep more, in like I feel it right there pulling in my arm, which is like that gap I'm trying to fill, like that Phil Heath, fucking just dirty forearms. So, working on it. I got much longer arms and way different bicep and forearm insertions, but Phil Heath, coming for you. All right, last exercise for a little cardio. Finish off with this beautiful Cybex machine. I think it's Cybex. It's a great machine. But I'm doing one set like that. Finish off with a little partials at the top, and I'm gonna do one drop set. Complete, done, good to go. Get the fuck out of here, and it's gonna be it. Alright kiddos, it's gonna be a wrap on today's arm day. I got nothing else to say, I've talked enough, so I'll see you later. Alright, so post-workout cardio, sometimes I go home and eat, sometimes I just do it right after, but I've been liking doing it right after, just to get it over with. I got 30 minutes after the gym. It's not supposed to be stairs, but I do 10 minutes on the stairs, get my heart rate jacked up, and then I finish on the bike. But after this, we're going back and we're having a little barbecue with Maddie, Paige, and Calvin coming over. We're gonna grill up some vegetables and some chicken, because if I'm on prep, everyone's on prep. No hamburgers and french fries eaten in front of me 2 weeks out because I'm an asshole. But we're gonna go back, just chill, have a chill night with the friends, just relax, enjoy it. So yeah, that's it. See you later. All right, what's going on guys? Wanted to give you guys a little update. Sitting here in my garage felt suitable since I've been spending so much time in here. Haven't gone over like a mental prep update, so I'm gonna try and do this the best I can. Probably turn into a little rant, but it is what it is. You know how I get on with these. So it's been an interesting prep. It started off really good. It went down a bit. It got really good. It went down a bit. As prep always does, it tests you in many ways that you aren't ready for, but you have to be ready for. Shit just seems to like pile on as soon as I'm like 4 weeks out. A bunch of shit happens in my life, and then you got to learn to deal with it, separate it, and handle what's going on. And in the past, I have just like shut everything out, shut off all emotion, and shut off and gotten through it, and it's worked. And I made me believe, because it worked and I won 2 Olympias doing so, that it was the best way to do it. But it didn't always leave me feeling the best. It didn't leave me enjoying the moment, enjoying the journey, and present in the whole process. So this year I've been really trying to like feel through my emotions a lot more, and like be like more aware of them, be like an observer of how I'm seeing and feeling things, instead of like bearing it down and just like getting in my head to work. And I kind of want to start this off talking about something like a moment that happened a few weeks ago. I was being, for probably about a week, I was being super like hard. My body didn't change for probably, I didn't talk about this either honestly, for probably 3.5, 4 weeks I didn't lose a pound. I was 253 pounds until like 4 weeks out, which is crazy because last year I had to be under 230 and now I'm 250. I'm still in the high 240s, which is crazy. But my weight didn't move at all, and I didn't really realize that how much it was affecting me because I wasn't feeling it, I wasn't thinking about it. I was just like, whatever, it'll drop. But it was stressing me out on the inside and I wasn't handling it. And so 3 weeks went by, pushing harder and harder, more cardio, less food. Weight didn't change at all. I don't know what was going on, but I was 253 pounds for literally like 20 some days, and it was killing me. So I started to get a little bit more irritable, and I always get more irritable with Courtney. I'm sorry, I love you, but you're in my life all the time, and it ends up coming out on you. And she's been so understanding this prep, so I've been really grateful that she's been so good. But I started being a little irritable with her, and this is usually how I know I'm suppressing stuff. And we were talking one morning, and I was kind of getting after her, and I was going to her, I'm like, what's wrong? Why are you so bothered? And she's like, you just haven't been like yourself, blah, blah, like is something wrong? She's talking to me, and out of nowhere, I just started like bawling my eyes out. We were in the bathroom at my house here, and I was just crying, like uncontrollably crying, like I still don't really know what was going on, but it was just this, like I mentioned, just this retention of emotion that I wasn't feeling in my body, and it was causing me a lot of stress, a bunch of anxiety, and I had these like thoughts before leading up to that being like, do I even love bodybuilding anymore? Do I like want to do this forever? Like this caused me so much like stress. It's so difficult. I'm already so successful in business and my following and your guys' support. I know you'll still be there whether or not I'm competing. Like, am I still doing this for me for the right reasons? Do I still love this? And that scared me a lot. Like, I know I love bodybuilding. Thinking that love might be fading put a lot of fear in my heart and anxiety, and I wasn't feeling that either. And that's what kind of poured out of me talking to Courtney. And I was like, I don't understand why. I just want to quit. Like, I want to stop bodybuilding. And she was very like understanding there for me and helped me kind of work through that. And like, and this is what I had to really come to terms with. It's a message I want to pass along to you guys. In a dream that is as big as trying to become a fucking legend in bodybuilding or successful in business or a great parent, whatever it is you want to be, you're not going to feel like you love it all the time. You're just not. There's going to be moments where you hate it, where you feel like you want to quit, where you don't want to do it anymore. And I didn't think that was normal. I wasn't driven, I wasn't passionate, I didn't love it. It wasn't just a motivation thing, I just didn't even want to do it. And it scared me. And I think it's really important to acknowledge how normal that is and that it's okay. And it's those moments where you can feel your emotion, not bury them, get through it, see what's really going on. Was it really just the emotion I'm suppressing, the fear of my weight, the difficulty of it right now, just wanting to be a pussy and get out the easy way and be like, I could just chill and make money, that's fine too. It's easier than winning Olympias. But that was what I had to kind of deal with. And just honestly, just talking about it and crying and releasing all that emotion, it was like a weight off my shoulder. I felt so much better. And Courtney was there for me through it all. And she was able to talk to me through it. And she'd be like, do you think fucking Michael Jordan never wanted to like just drop his shit and leave and quit? He did for a year. He retired for a year. I'm like, fuck this, I'm out. And then came back and fucking killed it again. It's normal. And I think, like I said, I want people to like learn from my journey. And this is a side I don't think very many people share in bodybuilding, is like some of the fear, the anxiety, the stress that comes along with it and how hard it is. And I want you guys to know that if there's something you guys are chasing and you have moments where you want to quit, you really need to look deep inside you and think, why? What are these reasons? There's something you're suppressing, there's something else going on, there's something you're not feeling. Do you still love what you're doing? Is it time to quit? Or is it time to fucking double down and push through? Because getting through that moment made me so much stronger, and it made me really believe in myself so much more and be like, holy shit, this is what something in my face. This is what I'm meant to do, and I can absolutely still kill this. And like I said, you're not always gonna love it, but it's those moments that you push through that make you into something special, into something great, and get you to places where people normally don't get. Because the average person quits right then. And I'm always super like humble and whatever in myself, but my kind of cocky self, I think most people would have quit feeling like I felt there, and knowing that I didn't, and I kept pushing through even the week before, knowing I was still doing everything I had to do to be my best, even though I didn't want to. It really like reassured me that like, I'm hard as fuck, I can get through fucking anything, let's get to work. And it also reminds me of a little bit of fucking Naruto, and one of my favorite quotes from when I was younger, and I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's something that don't wish for a lighter load, wish for stronger shoulders to carry a heavier load, to carry a more burden or whatever. And it comes down to being like happy and successful in life. Success means different things to many people, but having like a rewarding feeling of accomplishment and happiness, knowing that you worked your heart off, it doesn't come from having an easy life and being like, oh, well, I could go just drop out and do this easy shit that's kind of set up already and I can ride through that. It comes from working on having stronger shoulders to carry a heavier burden instead of just doing the pussy shit. And I know for a damn fact every single time I've gone through shit like this, whether it was me getting sick, or tearing hamstring, having doubts in the past, and me pushing through it every single time and winning the Olympia has made it so much more rewarding and means so much more. And I know it's not the only thing in life. Like I said, whether you're trying to start a business, get through school, fucking raise a family, whatever it is, those moments where you want to quit and you're like, this is just too much for me to handle, I can't do this, and you snap yourself back together and you're like, quit being a little bitch, this is fucking your shit, get to work, get through it, getting through that, and then seeing the success, seeing the happiness of the people around you, or the fruits of your fucking labor at the end of it all. Those are the moments that make it worth it. And those are the moments that you need to remember and hold on to, because the trophies and shit don't mean shit if they're just handed to you easy. The participation awards that get handed out now, my kids aren't getting any of that bullshit. I'm sorry, it's going in the garbage. You're gonna earn everything you get, and it's gonna feel a lot more rewarding. It's gonna make you work harder. It's gonna make you more confident and proud of yourself. The true fucking measure of success is just belief in yourself. It's not passion, it's not motivation, it's not like, oh, how do you stay motivated? It's just believing in yourself no matter what, having absolutely no fucking quit. Like I said in one of my old Instagram captions, champion mentality simply means that you have no quit. That's it. I don't give a fuck what it is, whatever your end goal is, you're willing to do absolutely anything to achieve that goal. And that's something that I learn every single year and forget it as the year gets, because my like off seasons are easy. I'm chilling, I'm traveling, I'm connecting with you guys, trying to do cool stuff, and I would love it. And I come into this prep and it's these mental challenges every single time. My health, my brain, my body's fighting against me, or I convince myself it is just because I'm making it harder, and it's this battle that I have to go through. And every single time I come out feeling rewarded, a better person. And some of the most happiness that I have felt in my life hasn't come from trophies or winning Olympiads, it's from personal growth. And the trophies almost represent the personal growth winning the Olympic, because I know what I got through, but like the self-mastery and becoming a better person, understanding myself better, understanding how to handle my emotions better, be a better boyfriend in the process of all this, as Courtney's been, like I can't explain how, I'm gonna have to do another talk about how helpful she's been in this prep, because her support has meant the world to me. But those kind of things right there are what make everything at the end of the line worth it. The moments of becoming a better person, getting through shit when you want to quit, and just becoming a stronger, building those strong shoulders to carry a heavy load. That's what makes you happy, and that's what makes me happy, at least. And I think it's one of those things where it's like, people always should always be satisfied, be happy with what you have. Life is so good, and you should, but it gets old if it's easy. It just does. You stop growing, and happiness comes from growth, self-mastery, and becoming a better person, like I said. So yeah, that was actually probably one of my quickest rants, but that's something I just really wanted to share, something that I had gone through. And I don't think a lot of like bodybuilders especially share the moments that I think we all have. And it really, I think one of the hardest parts was how alone I felt. I felt like no one fucking understood me. I was like, this is like, there's no one I'm like trying to beat. There's no one I'm chasing. There's no one I'm like, I have to beat that guy. No, it's literally just me. I have to be better than me. There's no like goal I'm chasing. I have to create the goal. I'm setting the standard. And I felt like alone in the fact that like I wanted to quit. And I'm like, am I just a fucking pussy? Am I a coward now? Like, do I just want to quit? But it's normal. You're more of a pussy if you go through something never wanting to quit, because you're probably doing something really fucking easy. So pick something hard as fuck, pick something that makes you want to quit, that makes you doubt yourself, that makes you fearful that you're even going to get there, and then get there. Be 100%, be 110% of who you think you can be, achieve your goals, fucking chase that shit, and be rewarded in the end. Be with happiness and success, growth, better relationships, whatever the fuck it is you want. It's all possible. It just comes from having no quit, and like I said, believing in yourself no matter what. So yeah, that's a rant for right now. Maybe I'll have another one. It's taken me a few days to even film this. Calvin's been asking for it because I've just been like trying to get my head in the right space, trying to focus. 2 weeks out now, and I have a lot of fucking work to do, and I'm ready to absolutely suffer. I said in the last video, 3 weeks I can do anything. 2 weeks I can do absolutely anything. I could fucking just eat nothing, do 5 hours of cardio, whatever I need to do, I'm gonna do it to give you guys and myself the best package that I've ever stepped on the Classic Physique Olympia stage. So that's what we're doing, that's what we're working for. I appreciate you guys as always. Thank you so much for giving a fuck to listen to these rants if you made it this far and being a part of my journey. I really try to share as much as I can with you guys. It's not always easy. It's like when I'm feeling these things, I just want to curl up in a ball and like not post, not talk to anyone. And when I need it, I do disappear. But I also really appreciate your guys' support, and I want to give back to you guys as much as I can. And it really does help me a lot knowing that so many of you guys have my back. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys as always. And I'll catch you in that next video because we're still chasing that 3-peat.